Welcome to Nightfall Nook. Tonight, I invite you to journey with me into a tale that blurs the line between reality and myth. A story whispered through generations, known simply as the Lantern Keeper of Ravenwood Hollow. Deep in the heart of Ravenwood Hollow lies an ancient trail known as Lantern's Path. Locals say that no one dares walk this path after sundown. For centuries, villagers have spoken of a solitary figure who roams the woods, an old man carrying a lantern that never seems to burn out. According to legend, the lantern keeper appears to lost travelers, guiding them to safety. But there's a catch. Not all who follow him return. Some say he leads the pure of heart to safety, while others are led astray, disappearing forever into the shadows. Our story begins on a chilly autumn night. A lone traveler named Elias found himself lost in the dense, unmarked trails of Ravenwood Hollow. With the sun setting fast and his lantern running out of oil, he knew he had to find shelter before the darkness swallowed him whole. As the final rays of sunlight faded, Elias spotted something unusual. A flickering light in the distance. Was it another traveler? A cottage? Or something else? With no other choice, Elias followed the light. As he drew closer, the source became clear. A figure draped in a tattered cloak, holding a glowing lantern. The light from the lantern was strangely hypnotic, casting golden hues on the surrounding trees. "Are you lost, traveler?" the figure asked, his voice raspy and calm. Elias hesitated but nodded. "Follow me," the lantern keeper said, his lantern swinging gently as he turned to walk down an overgrown path. Elias couldn't shake the eerie feeling as they walked deeper into the woods. The air grew colder and the sounds of nocturnal creatures faded, replaced by an unnatural silence. Yet the light of the lantern felt oddly comforting, as though it held back the creeping darkness. But as the whispers began, Elias noticed something strange. Shadows danced unnaturally around the lantern keeper, stretching and writhing like living things. He couldn't tell if they were protecting him or waiting to consume him. Fear gripped Elias, but he had no choice. He continued to follow the lantern keeper, his heart pounding with every step. Finally, the lantern keeper stopped at a fork in the road. He turned to Elias, his hollow eyes gleaming in the lantern's glow. "The choice is yours," he said, pointing to the two paths. Elias hesitated. He could take the path illuminated by the moonlight, which felt safe, or follow the lantern keeper down the darker, shadowy trail. As they ventured further, the whispers grew louder, forming incomprehensible words. Elias felt a growing weight in his chest, as though the forest itself were pressing down on him. Suddenly, they emerged into a clearing bathed in the lantern's golden light. The keeper spoke. "You were brave to follow me here. Few dare to face their fears in the darkness." The lantern keeper raised his lantern, and for a moment, Elias saw flashes of his life, his fears, his regrets, his hopes. It was as if the keeper had peeled back the layers of his soul. When Elias awoke, he found himself back at the edge of the forest, the first rays of sunlight breaking through the trees. The path behind him was gone, as if it had never existed. Elias never spoke of what truly happened that night, but those who've walked the trails of Ravenwood Hollow say they've seen the Lantern Keeper. Some believe he is a protector, guiding the lost to safety. Others warn that he is a trickster, leading the unwary into eternal darkness. What would you do if you found yourself lost in the woods, and a stranger offered to guide you? Would you follow the light? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and as always, thank you for visiting Nightfall Nook. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.